Welcome to Rom-Com Season. My name is Infamous, but you can call me M3 Bullet. Episode 2, Nobody's Fool, is a Tyler Perry rom-com starring Tiffany Haddish, Amari Hardwick, Tika Sumpter. If you guys want to check out that review I did on the Madea Halloween movies, check it out. Like, share, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram, and check out my DeviantArt. Let's get started. The movie starts with Danica. She works at an advertisement agency. She's been talking to this guy named Charlie. They have like a text and talk type of relationship, and they never dated. They've been dating for a year, but they have never seen each other. Danica is getting ready for work. She got dressed and went to the coffee shop, and that's when we meet Frank. He owns the place. He let her cut through the line and gave her coffee and a rose. He's kind of sweet on her. She was with her friend Callie. She was with her best friend Callie, and they had to come up with a slogan for a perfume. While the boss of the agency kind of brought up Danica's list for a man, she got a call from her mama, played by Whoopi Goldberg, telling her that she needed to pick up her sister, Tanya, from jail and let her stay there with her. Danica and Callie went to the jail, but they couldn't find Tanya until they see her sleeping in the car while getting high outside the prison. It was funny. They made it to the place, and Tanya is super excited and started running around the place, touching everything. Cut her some slack. She'd been locked up for years. They were talking about Charlie and her ex, that she was together for 6 years. The story with the ex is that he left her to date another chick, and Callie said that she was planning on going to the wedding. Skip a couple seconds of Danica and Callie talking alone while Tanya was in the shower. And when Charlie called Callie, was talking to him, then Tanya came out wearing Danica's wedding dress. Danica was pissed. Tanya was about to kick her ass, but Callie stopped her. Callie and Tanya were in the room, and Callie was telling Danica's business. Danica was on the phone with Charlie, and she was explaining the whole wedding dress. She was feeling insecure about the relationship, even though they never saw each other. The next day, Danica wakes Tanya up to help her find a job. They went to Frank's coffee shop. One of the machines was a little messed up. Tanya told him how to fix it. She was a little excited while she was telling him. Frank was so glad that he gave her a job, and Danica was telling him that she can be a bit much. Anyway, at the agency, Danica and Callie were trying to figure out the slogan. Back at the coffee shop, Tanya see Frank talking to his son. Tanya figured out the reason why she hired her is because he got filmed for Danica. She was talking about Charlie. She got into the computer and emailed Catfish. In case you don't know, there's a show called Catfish where they see if the person you're talking to on the internet is real or not. Danica was in her office at the agency in the dark on the phone with Charlie. She left the place and went into the coffee shop to pick up Tanya, and her AA meeting was there. And Frank was talking, but she walked in and left. She looked on her phone, and she knows that Frank was a felon and he was a recovering alcoholic. Catfish, the show, got Tanya's email, and they contacted Tanya while she was working. So they planned on coming by to investigate the whole thing. Danica was at the agency with Callie, and she was telling her about Frank being a felon. Then they went to the coffee shop, and she was acting weird around Frank. Then she ran into her ex and his fiance, and things got awkward. Skip a couple seconds, and Tanya was with the catfish guys, and she was flirting. I don't know why, if it was funny or weird. Danica and Callie got home, and she saw the catfish dudes, and they tried to tell her that Frank ain't real. And she was in denial. She was waiting for his call at 8:30, and they waited, and he didn't answer. And she got hurt that she got catfished. Danica had been up all night. Tanya got frustrated with her and went to their mama's house, and the whole thing was funny. Frank was about to open up the shop. Tanya was sleeping in front of the shop with the buggy full of stuff. He thought she was homeless, and they were in the coffee shop, and Tanya told him what happened. Kelly was shocked to see Danica with a messed up hair, and there was a presentation she had to do, and it went terrible, and she packed her stuff and left the agency. Frank was trying to give her coffee, but she treated him terribly. Tanya was about to take her wedding dress and she got up and saw Frank. She was being rude and terrible to him again. Danica Mama went to her place and they talked about her problem. She was kinda high. Tanya and Callie came after the talk was over. The whole thing was over and things were good between the sisters, and now three of them are trying to find the dude that catfished her. Tanya has the address. They drove over there, and the dude who was Lawrence, and he was played by Chris Rock. The dude was a creep. Tanya set his hair on fire, and they got out of there. It was funny. Danica was watching Sleepless in Seattle on her TV. Then Frank came in and talked to her. They were having a talk. They were talking for hours, and he gave her a good pep talk. She started kissing him, and they made love. After that, she kicked him out of her bedroom, and Kelly called thinking that he left already, and she was harshly talking about him. Frank heard the whole thing, and he couldn't find his keys. Danica got his keys from in between the couch. He was being cool about this, and he got out. At the agency, Danica and Callie were in the front of the boss, and Callie messed up, and when Hope was lost or was gone, Danica reworded the Frank pep talk thing, and it got him out of that scenario. Danica went to the shop. Tanya asked her for her money, and she told her that he was talking to some girl, took her to breakfast that morning. She wasn't cool with it. Frank walked in, and Danica apologized, and they made out. Tanya walked in, and they end up dating. Okay, might as well wrap this up. The real Charlie was there at her agency, and she went out with him, and Frank found out, and he was mad. After the date, she found out that he's bad in bed. Frank confessed that he was in love with her. He left and didn't want to see her again. After the talk with her mama, she went to Frank's cabin, and it was raining, and trying to get him back. They got back together again, and the movie was over. Yo, okay, I gotta admit, the movie was funny though. Tiffany Haddish was good. She's good. The movie was well written. The comedy, well done, Tyler Perry. Well done. Bravo. Again. Again. Callie is a very terrible friend. Like, what is wrong with her? She basically talked Danica into cheating on him, knowing that those two were together and things were going good between those two. Like, and only that, she basically convinced her to, like, try to get Frank to sleep with her again after, after that whole awkward mess. Even though she's not even attracted to Frank. Even though she don't even like him. Like, okay, that chick is really messed up. She is a terrible friend. I mean, what kind of friend would do that? Okay, that Chris Rock scene was pretty funny. The dude, okay, I gotta admit, Chris Rock, comedic legend. Besides Eddie Murphy, well, I don't know. Okay, let me know in the comments, who is better, Eddie Murphy or Chris Rock? I just gotta know. I just gotta know what y'all think. Okay, that was funny with him having the Michael Jackson perm and his hair lit on fire. No, no. Okay, that was freaking funny. I couldn't stop laughing. I couldn't stop laughing. Okay, Danica she should at least gone to a therapist, at least. And I'm just mad though. The only reason why she even had feelings for Frank after everything that happened was because he can bone good. That was it? What's wrong with her? She need to go to therapy. Okay, let's be honest. Everyone need to go to therapy before like going into a relationship. In my honest opinion. I'm not a relationship expert, okay? I'm just giving you my honest opinion. I'm just mad though. And I'm surprised that it took him to say the fact that he loved her to actually get it through her head. Like, seriously? He let her cut in line full of people to get free coffee. She get free coffee from his business. She didn't have to pay a dime. And she was getting a rose. Do business people do that to just anybody? Okay, let me be specific. Male business owners do that for just a girl? No. They do that for a special kind of chick, and clearly Danica is. To him, no. Honestly though, Frank, he should have just leave Danica alone. He deserved better than her. I'm telling you, if I was in his shoes, in his situation, if I got cheated on like that, no. Hell to the frickin' nah. There's no redemption, there's no frickin' second chance. And even if I did decide to forgive some chick after she cheated on me, she's gonna regret that I even did. Trust me, it would be torture. And quoting Bernie Mac, it would be trouble, trouble. Okay, this is a true fact. There's good men and there's good women every freaking where. They're everywhere. The problem is nowadays in this generation, this day and age, 2022, most of us can't even tell the difference between a good dude or a bad dude or a good chick or a bad chick. In our generation, we're very confused now. Okay, this is my message to those strong, independent type chicks. Look, I'm not knocking y'all down for having a career or having degrees or trying to level up. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying it's a bad thing to have a career or a degree. There's nothing wrong with that. That's cool. But that doesn't mean you're qualified for a relationship or to obtain a high value man. That doesn't matter. Your career only matters to you. It doesn't. Are you using that to help us out? Are you using that to help us in any way? Whenever I hear a woman says, I'm strong, independent, I don't need no man. This is how I view it. I'm giving y'all my perspective here. I'm not being a bad guy, I'm not being mean, I'm not hating. This is how I honestly think. In translation, from my perspective, I don't need you. I could throw you away whenever I want to. I can do whatever the heck I want to you. And whatever I do or say, you have to do it. No choice, no say so. You have to do whatever I want whenever I want. That's my translation. Ladies, understand this. Guys, men and women, we may be equal in the eyes of the Lord and the law, but we are not the same biologically or psychologically. Trust me, there is a major difference. If you don't believe me, I did link some facts. I did some little research and some facts down in the description. So if you want to be oh, I'm making this up, I'm just talking junk. Links in the description. There's facts down there. Okay, done with the little ranting part. Done. Okay, I'll go back to the ranting part in a minute. But for right now, I'm going back to the movie talking part. Okay, Danica is freaking stupid. How the heck did she not know? This is just stupid. Seriously, you only messaged that dude online. You never seen him in person, and it's only been a year, and you never seen this dude ever. That chick is dumb. Never ever do online dating. That is just freaking stupid. Don't ever message people online. Don't do it. Just meet people in real life. It's better to just meet people in real life rather than the virtual world, because in the virtual world, everything is freaking fake. Nowadays, Snapchat filters, fake, whatever. Anything could be staged these days. I mean, with my digital drawing skills, with digital alteration skills, I can literally Photoshop myself in Paris. I can literally make myself appear there. And also, Trump faking the Rona. We know he faked it. Donald Trump faked that Rona thing. He didn't got no Rona. He just got it one day, and all of a sudden it was gone the next day or two. That is freaking fake. And not only that, online dating, that is potentially dangerous. You could be talking to a freaking serial killer, and they might try to kill you. That is freaking dangerous. Dangerous, man. Oh, and I forgot to mention one more thing about the strong independent thing. Oh, the translation. Let's see. I'm unavailable. I have little to no emotions. I feel little to no sympathy at all. And I mostly care about myself. That's the full translation. That was it. I just left that part out. Okay, guys, I'm done talking. I know you're mad. I know I probably pissed a few people off, but I'm done. I'm done talking. Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give Nobody's Fool, I would say a rating of, I would say at least 7.5 out of 10. It was a good movie. Okay, it's time for me to go. Like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. Check out my deviant art. Links in the description. And I'm trying to get 100 subscribers, guys. So please, please, like the video, and subscribe and share.